Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're playing more Skyrim. Probably gonna head to Riften
Got
first
some
off.
good pieces out here if you're looking to buy.
And
I had another run-in with a thief's guild.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar
no.
at their back. One snap of her fingers.
Yeah?
could end
Well,
up
I got
in
news for
jail.
you. There's nothing to see here.
They
Last thing the
represented
Blackbriars
some
need is some
I can't
stranger
just
sticking
ignore
their nose where it doesn't belong.
I know. I just
The
don't
Blackbriars have
understand.
Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild's watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for 'em. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
Okay.
Then we're speaking the same language. Good. So what do you want to know? You kidding? My brother Dirge works in their hideout. I used to run with them myself, but took a job with Maven after they started hitting a rough patch. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace. I'm sure he could use someone like you. Well, you got Maven. She pretty much runs the whole operation. She's got friends in high places, if you know what I mean. She's also got ties to the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild, so basically, no one can touch her. Just remember, if she tells you to do something, you damn well better do exactly what she says. The only thing I heard is a rumor that a boy named Aventus Aretino in Windhelm has been attempting to contact the Dark Brotherhood. He used to live here in Riften at the orphanage on the other side of town, but I think he ran away. Can't say I blame him. Be seeing you around.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time for double. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Huh? What do you want? Yes. Hofgreer took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day, but I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
I would say it wouldn't take
I owe a
short
great
amount of
deal
time.
of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence.
Yeah? What's your
This
problem?
is one of the signs. The signs that Lady Mara is
I knew that
displeased with your
stupid kid would
constant
try and find a way to
inebriation.
weasel out of his debt.
Put down your
Look,
flag and
this
it
is really
wasn't
simple.
his idea.
I lent him some
Embrace
gold,
the
he promised to
teachings
pay me
of the
back, and now he
handmaiden
says he's
kind.
broke. End of story. All right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything. I hope we bump into each
Will
other
do.
again.
All heard of the dragons and their return.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near.
Yes, they are reforming the Dawn Guard.
Any luck with Sapphire? By the 8. You actually talked her into it? I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone in Riften even cared what happened to me. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore.
Thank you.
I'd better get going.
Now back inside.
Vegetables as crisp as a... My food is the best in... I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Okay.
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. They live below the streets in the ratway like dirty animals. And trust me, they're no better than the vermin that slink out of there for scraps. They make it difficult for decent people to earn a living. Of course, not many decent people live here in the first place.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you carry, eh, lass? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
Bounties. Okay.
It's all about sizing up your mark, lass. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. Now, you tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started.
Okay.
We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days. Do you want me to hold your hand as well? You're going to have to sneak over to Medesi's stall and use your lockpick on the strongbox. Then, when you have the ring, you pickpocket Branche and leave it behind. I'm ready when you are. Just give the
New in
word.
town, eh? Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh? Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying. But I disagree. I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course. Good.
Okay.
Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are. Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city? Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of war is driving away business. The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help. Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I tried to include her in my lessons for Maramal over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh?
Indeed.
Remember to give at the temple.
Visiting Riften?
Come to see Balaman perform miracles. Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold.
I'll get some
You will?
for you.
Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
Alright.
People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery, but what else would I do? Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune. A flame Atronach's body might provide fire salt. They're dangerous creatures that can be summoned by wizards. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale.
Sounds like the best
Remember,
route.
nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Okay.
Did you get that
Good
purchase
afternoon.
agreement to Markarth yet?
Not yet, but I guess I can do that.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Bard. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Okay.
Genuine Falmer blood.
Off to Markarth.
What am I supposed to do? Never leave?
Yes.
You want that, Emden?
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean. This is the Silverblood Inn. I'll let you figure out who owns it by yourself.
Here you go.
Bowley finally got someone out here. Well, it's about time. I've been waiting for weeks. Well, thank you for bringing it, I suppose. Have a good day. What? Oh, how could I have possibly forgotten? Your reward, of course. Of course. Here you are. So sorry about that.
Alright.
Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
This is an ode to Skyrim.
And back to Riften. I know where the face sculptor's at. Let's go. You, I need to talk to you.
I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent, but I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost irreplaceable. To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me? That means more
Sure.
time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop, the eyes go blind. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem to keep us alive. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. It makes one realize how fragile, how flawed we are. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony. The irony that the same world that gave us life provides us the means to die. Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. The only drawback is it won't regrow after harvesting. Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinctive starburst-like violet flower. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Its inverted bluish-purple flower bunches are unmistakable. My family. All that wealth, and they squander it on foolish ventures and political schemes. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my life and ply my talents in darker circles. If only my mother would let me, I would make her proud.
Alrighty then.
My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
I guess let's go back to Whiterun and check the alchemist there first, because I really am getting
There's a nip
into
in the
any
air.
quarrels
Won't be good for my crops. Never is.
this early in the morning.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, even if you are my element.
Let me know if you see anything you like. What do you need, my friend? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Yes. Of course. Should have known I wasn't gonna get it now that I've started the quests, but that's okay.
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
I'll let you know later.
Hey, watch it.
Let's see. Probably would have been better to go the other way, but I already went this way.
I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person.
Okay.
Good morning. We're looking for information about a woman, a foreigner in these lands. She's a Redguard like us. We believe she may be hiding in Whiterun, but we're checking everywhere to be sure. Until next time. What do you need?
Foreigners. What a nuisance. They thought I was some other Redguard woman. They just wouldn't leave me alone. I hope they get lost in the wilderness.
I don't think that's gonna happen. But you could hope. Oh, let's go Morthal. Probably the easiest out of all of them to get. I wonder if I can leave. I probably can't though. Let's go Solitude, if it'll let me. Oh, it actually worked. I did not think that would work. Because normally when it starts playing the music, you can't get out of it.
You know you can afford a septim or two.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. This is wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit. If you ever want to replace those old rags, stop by Radiant Raiment. Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should come by our shop, Radiant Raiment. We could fix you right up. It's not an insult, just an observation. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned.
Okay.
You're really going to the Blue Palace. That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit.
Okay.
Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raiment.
Okay.
Remember Radiant Raiment when you need a change of attire.
Okay. apparently your character in Skyrim sticks out like a sore thumb. I don't think it really matters what kind of armor you wear. I don't think she's ever really satisfied with it.
Pardon me. Mother says I shouldn't talk to people.
Why not?
I don't want to talk. I shouldn't be. Mama says if I do, people are gonna ask about Uncle Rogvir. Maybe if I don't talk, they won't either. Dragon? Really? Was it big? Did it breathe fire?
Yes.
Oh wow, I knew it! I knew they were real! I have to remember to tell Papa.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Yes, they are.
I've got your back.
I didn't want to do that. I was trying to harvest. Okay. The Bard's College.
Dean Inga says a bard can never have enough practice. So, would you like a tune? I'm a bard from the Bard's College here in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
I can do that.
Thanks for taking the time. People never want to talk to me.
Wonder why.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Me? Honeyed words? Okay.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice. Shouted him upon.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
Okay.
I have to wonder, what does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thuum be taught? Like any skill?
Yes, it can be taught like any other skill. Back to Riften. It's a lot.
You could say the Ratway is the city under the city. Dark, dangerous, and no faith.
Okay, so, I can try to get some more materials that I need for these miscellaneous quests off screen. That way you guys don't have to like sit through all this.
I've never seen Miol this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
But,
You're a stranger here too, huh? To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you
because
think?
they don't have someone to lead them.
That's a shame. Too many people in Riften share your view, and look where it's getting them. It's going to take more than just myself and Aaron to help this city. It has to want to help itself first. Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften citizens from her family, but to no avail. Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
Oh my.
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. It's
Alrighty
been
then.
difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Aaron, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Aaron who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
Alrighty then.
Safe travels.
Anywho, so, yeah, I can do more, like, gathering materials and stuff off screen. That way you guys don't have to worry about that. And, like, hopefully you're not, like, completely bored with it to begin with, but
well met, friend. How
maybe
can I help
that'll
you?
help. And, but yeah,
Never seen
I think
Miol
we'll
this
stop
upset
here
about
for today. I hope
The city
everyone
really gets
enjoyed the video, and I hope everyone looks forward to the next one. See ya.